Okay, we are going to go over area and perimeter and do some basic math practice. So this is going to help. This is Eureka Math, lessons 1 and 2 for grade 4, which is module 3. So we are going to do a really great thing today. It's going to be awesome. You've got this. So this question has one side is 16 and one side is 4, and it wants you to find the area and perimeter. If you don't have the formulas memorized already, I might go back and rewatch my explanation video. So the area equals length times width. So we have 16 and 4. You can pause the video if you need more time, but 16 times 4, well, 4 times 6 equals 24. So we put down the 4 and carry the 2. 4 times 1 equals 4, plus 2 equals 6, so the total equals 64. The other way to do this is 16 times 4 is the same as 10 times 4 plus 6 times 4. 10 times 4 is 40, 6 plus 4 is 24. 40 plus 24 equals 64. And the perimeter is length plus width times 2, or length plus width plus width. So going with length plus width times 2 is 16 plus 4 times 2. And then if you're adding all the sides, it's 16 plus 16 plus 4 plus 4. Whichever way is easier for you. Well, 16 plus 4 is 20, so 20 times 2 is 40. Or 16 plus 16 equals 32. 4 plus 4 is 8, so 32 plus 8 equals 40. So our area is 64 and our perimeter is 40. All right, now it's your turn. When we do these problems, go ahead and pause them and get a sheet of paper and see if you can solve them. And then we will play the answer afterwards to make sure that you understand it all. So this question wants you to find the area and perimeter. And we have a side of 9 and a side of 7. Go ahead and pause the video and see if you can solve this problem on your own. All right, let's see if you did it. So the area is 9 times 7, and the perimeter is 9 plus 9 plus 7 plus 7, or 9 plus 7 times 2. So to solve the area, you should have your 9s and 7s memorized. So 9 times 7 is 63, and the perimeter when you add everything up is 32. Again, a friendly reminder, memorize your multiplication tables. Even if you have something like a multiplication table in front of you right now, you're eventually going to need to have these memorized. So go ahead and pause the video and see if you can solve the area and perimeter for this rectangle. Well, the area is going to be 8 times 10, and the perimeter is 8 plus 8 plus 10 plus 10, or 10 plus 8 times 2. And our tens facts are pretty easy to know, so 8 times 10 equals 80, and the perimeter equals 36, because 16 plus 20 equals 36. Or with the other answer, it's 18, because 10 plus 8 is 18, times 2 equals 36. Whatever is easier for you. Go ahead and pause the video and see if you can solve this problem. Well, our area is 15 times 6, and our perimeter is 15 plus 6 times 2, or 6 plus 6 plus 15 plus 15. So to solve 15 times 6, it's 6 times 5 is 30. Put the 0 down and carry the 3. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 3 equals 90. The other way to solve 15 times 6 is breaking up the 15 into 10 and 5. So 10 times 6 plus 5 times 6. So 10 times 6 is 60. 5 times 6 is 30. So the area equals 90, and the perimeter equals 42, because 15 plus 6 times 2 equals 21 times 2 equals 42. Or 6 plus 6 plus 15 plus 15 equals 12 plus 30 equals 42. Pause the video, see if you can do it. Well, the area equals 3 times 11. Again, using those memorized facts, that should be pretty easy. And the perimeter is 3 plus 11 times 2, or 3 plus 3 plus 11 plus 11. So for our area, 3 times 11 equals 33, and the perimeter equals 28, because 3 plus 11 times 2 is the same as 14 times 2 equals 28, or 3 plus 3 equals 6, 11 plus 11 equals 22, 6 plus 22 equals 28. All right, we're now going to find a missing side. So you're going to be given one side in either the area or the perimeter. With your knowledge of the formulas, we're going to go ahead and find the other side. And then if we were given the area, we'll find the perimeter. If we were given the perimeter, we'll find the area. We're going to find both. We're going to solve all the information we can for this rectangle. So go ahead and pause this video. See if you can solve it. The perimeter equals 56 and one side equals 22. All right, well, we know that the perimeter equals length plus width times 2, or length plus width plus width. So if we are doing the length plus width times 2, we're going to break it down by 22 plus something times 2 equals 56. And we can do redistribution property. So if 22 plus something times 2 equals 56, that's the same as 22 times 2 plus something times 2 equals 56. Well, 22 times 2 is 44. So 44 plus something times 2 equals 56. So then we just know that 56 minus 44 is the same as something times 2. So 56 minus 44 equals 12. 12 equals something times 2. So what times 2 equals 12? 6. Or you can do 22 plus something equals 56. 22 plus 22 is 44. So 44 plus something equals 56. 56 minus 44 equals something plus something. 56 minus 44 is 12. So now we know 12 equals something plus something. And what plus itself equals 12? 6. 6 plus 6 equals 12. Either answer, we got it. So we now know our side is 22 and 6. So we can find our area. So to multiply 22 times 6, we do 6 times 2 is 12. We put down the 2 and carry the 1. And then we do 6 times 2 equals 12 again, plus that carried 1, so 12 plus 1 equals 13. There's nothing else to multiply, so we don't carry it. We bring it both down. So it's 132 is our area. So you solved the area and the perimeter with this problem. This is another way we can solve the area. If our area is 22 times 6, that's the same as 20 times 6 plus 2 times 6, because 20 plus 2 equals 22. So 20 times 6, you could do in your head, and that's 120. And 2 times 6 is 12. You should be able to do that in your head too. So then you would just add 120 plus 12, and that equals 132. Both answers will get you the same results. So we have another one. Go ahead and pause it and see if you can find the missing side and the perimeter. Well, the area equals length times width. So if area is 160, that equals 16 times something. So what times 16 equals 160? Well, if we think about our basic facts, that's going to be 10. So now we can solve our perimeter. Our perimeter equals length plus width times 2, or length plus width, and our sides are 16 and 10 now. So to solve the perimeter equals length plus width times 2, that's 10 plus 16 times 2. 10 plus 16 is 26 times 2. If 26 times 2 is too hard to do in your head, you can write it down. So 26 will go on top, 2 on the bottom. 2 times 6 is 12, so you put down the 2 and carry the 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus the carried 1 equals 5. So put together, that is 52. The perimeter can also be solved with length plus width plus width. So 16 plus 16 plus 10 plus 10. 16 plus 16 is 32. 10 plus 10 is 20, and 32 plus 20 equals 52. Now it's time to go on to some word problems. This one is going to be pretty complicated. I would really recommend to take out a piece of paper, pause the video, read the question, read it a couple times. In all honesty, when I'm doing a word problem, I will read it multiple times as I'm solving it. In between each solving problem, I'll read it. So John cut some wrapping paper to wrap a present. The wrapping paper is 3 times larger in width and 2 times larger in length than the present. The width of the wrapping paper is 6 inches, and the area of the wrapping paper is 48 inches. What is the area and perimeter of the box? First, ask what you know and draw pictures to help you. We know we are working with 2 rectangles, so let's draw them and fill them in with what you know. Go ahead and pause and do that, and see if you can solve the area and perimeter on your own. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the solution for this. This is a present in a wrapping paper. I went ahead and drew in the boxes, and then I needed to fill in what I knew. So I know that the length divided by 2 is going to be on top for the present. The width divided by 3 of the wrapping paper is for the side of the present. I know the side of the present is 6. I know the I know the wrapping paper side is 6. I know the area is 48. So now we solve what we can. I'm going to go ahead in this example and solve all of the wrapping paper. You might want to solve the side of the present really quick, and that's fine. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to solve the wrapping paper first. So 48 equals 6 times something. Again, this is a great time to have those memorized facts, because if you just pull out the information in your head of what the memorized facts are, you'll know that 6 times 8 equals 48. It makes solving questions like this so much easier to have them memorized. Do not look at a piece of paper, because you're going to need to solve stuff like this. It'll get more complicated as time goes on. Memorize your facts, really study them. Okay, so we know that 8 times 6 is our area. We have it all set, and now we can solve the sides of the wrapping paper. So we know that length divided by 2, or the length divided by 2 of the wrapping paper is going to be the present. And then width divided by 3 of the wrapping paper is going to be the present. So 6 divided by 3 is going to be the side, and 8 divided by 2 is going to be a side. Well, that's pretty easy. So 6 divided by 3, you can think of it as 3 times what equals 6. Well, that's 2. And 8 divided by 2, you can think of that as 2 times what equals 8. Well, and that's 4. So we have a side of 2 and a side of 4. Well, no, it's easy. We just solve for area and perimeter. So we know that area equals length times width. We know that perimeter equals length plus width, or length plus width times 2. I'm going to show the length plus width times 2 right here. So we've got area equals 4 times 2, and the perimeter equals 4 plus 2 times 2. So 4 times 2, that's going to equal 8, and 4 plus 2 is 6, and 6 times 2 is 12. So you have solved this beast of a problem. Congratulations, I'm really proud of you. You worked really hard today. If you want to be notified with videos like this that come out to help with math, like, comment, share, subscribe.